Hi everyone, Coach Dave March here. Happy to speak to you today about the SCAMPI resume writing process. It's something that I use with all of my clients. I've seen great results, and it's central to my career journey framework. This is a topic I'm pretty energized about because it's actually one of the things that holds people back the most from actually applying to a position, because they might be getting paid less. You might be working in a toxic environment, or you might have been impacted by layoffs. There's thousands of tech layoffs going on right now, and people are usually conflicted on what to write about. There's so many things that you've done, especially if you have 10, 20 years of experience. What bullet points should I even use? There's a lot of questions, a lot of confusion. It's kind of intimidating to really write about yourself, because you don't want to come out as arrogant. You don't want to come out like, oh, they'd be lucky to have me. Oh, yeah, I'm the best there is. They'd be lucky to have me. You don't want to be shown that way at all. You obviously want to add a lot of value to your resume, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Using this method, I've actually helped people get $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 positions, and you'll be up to 5% that are actually writing the resume right. Stick with me for about 8 to 10 minutes. I'll go through the whole process with you step by step. It's simple, it's clear, and it's effective. Let's check it out. The SCAMPI process is all about writing out your projects and accomplishments. And it's an important piece because in writing out any kind of resume, it's important that the job description is in alignment with the resume. So in order to do that, we have to make sure that the business problems that need to be solved at that position that you're working in are the business problems that you have solved at your current position. That makes it plug and play for you to work there, and it makes it attractive for you to work there from the hiring manager, and it makes everything work well. So this is the acronym SCAMPI. It's like shrimp scampi. And so you have S, specific, challenging, approachable, measurable, proximal, and aspirational. Now, there's a lot of different methods out there. You have the STAR method. You have the SMART goal setting method. And this can also be used for setting goals, but we're going to use it for resume writing specifically. And so this is how it looks. Is a very particular process we work on, and it looks like this. We work on first of all the challenges, and it's important to recognize that the important piece here is about collaboration. So when we're going through this, you are sitting back, standing, relaxing, maybe drinking some water. You're in a relaxed state, and I'm listening to receive what you're saying and write it down. So that's what makes this working. I'm the one kind of writing these things out, and you're talking about it and kind of just visualizing how it is to work at your position. So that's an important piece. It's the collaboration. Now, first thing we do is we talk about challenges. So there's a particular order to this. After we talk about the different challenges, then we talk about specifically how they manifest themselves. And then after that, we talk about how you personally approach the challenge. This is important, again, to make it personal. It's the way you've handled this challenge. There could be different ways to do it, but when it talks about your way, this is more authentic and it's more you. And this, also adds to like your personal branding as well too. So That's the approach. Now, the fourth thing we go into is the time it took to accomplish this particular challenge. And then we have the measurable steps, or the milestones that are done. Now, the next step after that is the inspirational benefit to the company. So this is an example of how it looks when we actually have it completed. So for this example, we'll use Mike. Mike is a project manager, and Mike helps companies as a project manager because he allows new revenue to come in with the projects that are completed. Just like every business, there is one person that is taking the order, another person that's fulfilling the order. I like to make the example of a restaurant where you have the restaurant has a server, the server takes the order, and then the chef is the fulfillment of the order. So as a project manager, he's a person in between, making sure all those projects are moving quickly, moving smoothly, so that they can continue to take in new clients. So what are the challenges? Not having enough staff to install the different systems. They're completely booked. The schedule is packed. Get a particular guy in to do this part of the project. Maybe the parts weren't available. So, that's a challenge. How does it manifest itself on a day-to-day basis? Well, I have to push back the go live date. Might have to cut installs from another job. Might have to grab some resources. Cancels may happen. And then from those cancels, you can take and put them in a job. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it, right? And then we can go into the approach. And of course, approaches are ways to speak with the customer, and ask them about their expectations and what's not too far out for them. And of course, knowing the scope is a factor there. System size is a factor. And those are some factors in terms of the approach for that first challenge. Now, the fourth one is about the time it takes. So, every project is different. Time it takes could be 1 week, could be longer, but typically it's 1 week. It's Tuesday to Friday. And then fifth is the measurable steps, or the milestones. And just generally, order comes in, there's the shipping of equipment, and then there's the installation and the project completion. And so then the last one is the inspirational benefit to the company. So here is a summary of everything we just talked about. We brought together personnel and equipment for complex medical and surgical and imaging implementations in hospitals before the expected go-live date to ensure deadlines are met, operating rooms are completed on time, and he's optimizing the installation schedule to allow a continuous flow of new revenue to come in and ensure client satisfaction for all clients. So that's a good summarization there. And so the SCAMPI process is an important thing for 3 reasons. So the first reason is it helps to write out for the resume, and you can talk about the challenges. We can then use the same kind of information that we create together for the LinkedIn profile. So that could be in the About section. That's the second reason. And the third reason is going through all these different things, especially like the different steps, the milestones, that can be helpful in the interview process as well. So there's 3 reasons why this is successful. Okay, so you've seen the SCAMPI resume writing process that I go through with my clients. Now, I've done this with a lot of different clients and they've seen great results. First, we have Richard. Richard is one of the clients that I've worked with that after about 3 weeks working with me, he received his ideal career, and that's his review right there. Also, we have Stephanie. Stephanie went through the career coaching with me and had some great results. She increased her salary by 40% using this method. We also have Chris. Chris is one of my favorite clients because he is a New York Times editor and writer, and it's one of those things where even writers can benefit from getting their resume written using the SCAMPI system. So his review is right here. Next, we have Abby. Abby is a data science professional, and she achieved her data science career through this system. We also have Tim. Tim received a lot of great results from this process, writing out the resume, and then after about 2 weeks, we started getting tons of interviews in. So those are some of the reviews, testimonials. All right, so that was the SCAMPI goal setting process on writing out your resume. That piece is central to the work that we do together, and it's the work, as it says here, in the career journey framework. Now, the pre-work is working with you to find the ideal position, doing the actual job search, because my aim here is to bring you from job search to the job offer. And doing the job search with you, what I'll learn is the keywords that we need to put into the resume. Now, we've all seen the 300, 400 applicants that are applying for positions now. A good piece to get yourself in that top 5% of resumes that are being reviewed is having the right keywords. And so we'll find out what those are in the pre-work section, along with understanding your skill sets, creating a good mindset, and writing on any kind of skills that are useful. The last piece would be the post-work, and that's where you join a group of peers, keep you accountable for your success. We help you messaging and networking with hiring managers and recruiters, make personal connections during the interview, and then navigate through different offers with a impartial third party. If all this sounds good to you and you want to learn more about it, you can schedule a call with me using the Calendly link. Have a great day. Bye-bye.